So you guys may remember I did a video about Killing Floor 2 and how the developer said it was going to be 4K and get all these textures and things like that. And now they've kind of come out and corrected that and changed some of the ideas of what's going to actually be achieved on the Xbox One X. And while some are pretty bummed about it, it's actually not that bad of news. So earlier in the week, Tripwire Interactive officially confirmed that their cooperative first-person online action game Killing Floor 2 would launch on the Xbox One console on August 29th. And that the press release boasted that Tripwire had been working on Xbox One X specific enhancements, including 4K support. That said, given the broad range of 4K support we've seen on consoles with the Pro and the Xbox One X, this particular outlet reached out, and I will, of course, link this in the description. They reached out in order to find out more details, and the senior graphics programmer on Killing Floor 2 had this to say. Xbox One X was a very smooth and easy platform to develop for. It took very little engineering effort to get our base Xbox One game running on the Xbox One X. It took maybe 4 hours of programming effort total. So take that, Cliffy B, another one saying they got it up and running in 4 hours. Killing Floor 2 runs at a native 1800p fixed resolution, no checkerboard, on the Xbox One X. We did experiment with true 4K rendering, but the frame rate drop was a bit too significant. 1800p provides the optimal balance between visual quality and performance in Killing Floor 2. We don't have a specific frame rate target for Xbox One X, although the game does run at a higher frame rate than the base Xbox One, even at 1800p resolution. We will be using Ultra textures on Xbox One X. We are also increasing the resolution of our shadow maps and shadow draw distance. For comparison, the Killing Floor 2 on the PS4 Pro is 1800p resolution, but it uses checkerboard rendering instead of native. And they also asked if there was any plans to introduce HDR support on any platform, but the answer was no. So it looks like, yeah, that's a little bit of an error. They come out and announce 4K on the Xbox One X, and then they change their mind or clarify that it's not. This is one of the things that annoys me about this whole like 4K nonsense. Like, I'm cool with it. Like, I want the better frame rate. That's always the goal. But the fact that you come out and announce something at 4K or whatever and then it's not, I take an issue with that, and I think everybody else should as well. And again, I will link this article in the description so you guys can all check it out. It's not as bad as like the PS4 Pro, but you just have the feeling, I believe, that the PS4 Pro version is like 1080p checkerboarded up to 1800p, where this one will be just 1800p. You wonder why they aren't using checkerboarding or anything with it. But again, it's an older game, so I guess you're pretty lucky that you get any kind of enhancements at all with it. Just goes to show you, you know, you got to keep on top of these things and see what's up in terms of what these things are going to offer in the future. So I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this, though. I mean, are you disappointed? Are you excited? Are you happy about it? Does it piss you off? Like, for me, it's a little bit, I'd rather have the frame rate focused than anything else, so it's not really a big deal. The thing that does annoy me is the fact that the Sony fanboys, like, cheer whenever stuff like this happens, so I guess that's a little bit disappointing. But other than that, you know, it's all good. Frame rate over everything. Yeah, like I said, if you enjoy the content, hit that like and subscribe and share button. Share it on social media. Let's get the word out, man. I appreciate it. The only thing I pretty much ask for is that you guys like and share the stuff, and I'll keep pumping out some content for you. And hit that bell so you get notified when I do new videos. Anyway, thanks for watching. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer, out.